Hi everyone, I'm back. So I have just I have opened Rayleigh's Crafts from the Dungeon, and this is my second attempt as usual. It did not go right, but Rayleigh had her entry wrapped beautifully in a plastic a bag and everything. She's got a little note to me saying this is her entry and she enjoyed making it and she'd like to be entered in the paper journal prize, and she's got some personal details here. This is her card, and I won't show you her personal details, but I had to show you this little, look at this paper clip she's made. Isn't that amazing? She's actually fashioned a clip. Look at that. So Rayleigh is absolutely amazing with her. She recycles, uses just about everything in her crafts. If it can be used, she finds a use for it. She had this wrapped around that bag with all these lovely fibres and two baby tags that she's collaged on, and all sorts of pearls, rhinestones. So cute, so cute. Sort of, shall I say, like I don't want to label, but like a grungy to a boho sort of theme on some of it, because she has sent me some extras. She had them in this gorgeous little bag, and I will show you those in a moment. But this is Rayleigh's page. I'm not going to go into great detail because I'm going to direct you to her channel. If you can subscribe to her, Rayleigh does a huge flip through of this and in detail what she's used. So you can see what she's done. There's lots of collaging, buttons, burlap trim. This part here, she explains where she got all this from. This is a piece of fabric. This is an origami bird, and lots of collaging here. She's made a little capuchon type of charm here, and this has got a magnet in it, and she's made a little journal. Look at this little journal on the front. Out of all these papers she's got stored. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And then the second page, she has got, I have to mention this because I remembered this. This is actually some vintage lace from her grandma. This is actual vintage lace that she has shared with me. And she's got a piece of fabric behind, and it's gorgeous stitching. She's got an altered paper clip here holding this envelope that she has made, and out of coffee dyed papers, and looks like she's done some stamping and some stitching. A little personal note in there. You can put some, some little secrets or little notes on in there. And she's used quite a bit of wallpaper, some vintage wallpapers. Another little dangle charm. I think this one's a flower, a little daisy or a sunflower. And she's made these vintage wallpaper envelopes, and she's taken the time to cut out all these snippets. Look at them all. Lace snippets that she's got. And like I've said, somebody else did this too, and I do it and it takes a long time. So thank you for sharing those with me, Rayleigh. That's very generous of you because I know they're precious. This is a little booklet that she's made. It's got a magnet so that it flips shut like that. Like I said, she's very ingenious, the things she does. And she's got coffee dyed paper, some stenciling, some collaging. Beautiful. So they went back in that pocket. And I think she had this here, but I'm not going to say for sure. I might have moved that. This page, she did like a scene, so she's made a picket fence, put this wire on, and she tells you where she got that from, and she's done some garden at the bottom here. She used something down the side here. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in frame there. She's got an old coffee dyed banknote. I'll put that to one side at the moment. I don't want to rip it. And this is supposed to be like a line with a piece of like some washing on the line. She's made a scene, a garden scene. She's got some embroidery that she's cut out there, and that lovely leaf and Hessian trim there. Lots of fibres, cotton lace, stitching. oh, went past this. Look, she's got in here. What did she have in here? She had, oh, this was in here. So her information was in there, I think. Is that right? Gosh, I hope I'm, yeah. Was it? Or did I take it out? No, I think there was something else in there. It will come to me. What did I do with it? I think you had something else in there, Rayleigh. No, I think you had all of this in there. I think. So this is what happens when I do that. I think she had all her information in there, which was in this big pocket here. Yeah. I think it was like that. Yes. And then this page flips out and she's got two pockets. This one is made of a recycled envelope, collaging, paper. She's made a paper flower. I think this is tea bag. I think she said she coffee dyed some tea bag with this little ruffle and maybe this, but this is definitely. She's done some stamping in her coffee dyed papers. A very large tag that she's got a napkin collaged on it, and she's done some gessoing, some sari silk for the tab. She's made another envelope, a recycle envelope, and done lots of stamping, some French ephemera in there, and she's lined that. A lot of work. And then this side here is a pocket, and she has collaged here onto, I think there was something on that, and so she collaged on it, so because she didn't like what was on that. She's put a little place to pull things out with. She's got lace, not stitching on this one, but stitching around nearly the whole page. Her little tag and some music paper sheet there. And then she's got, this is like a pull tag she's got here, which is a index card, and more collaging with a little butterfly button. Beautiful image. And this, she just, I know she told us this is from a cereal box. You know, the top of the cereal box. She's even recycled that, and she's got lovely stitching around, and she's sewn some buttons on there. And that goes into that little coffee dyed bag. You can see the top of it there on some book page. Little collage fabrics there, beautiful. And then over the page here, she's got a library or a loaded pocket. The first part here, the first pocket, she's got a little bit of ephemera stamping on a very fine piece of paper. And she's folded it to fit in there. A coin envelope, that's what it is. And then the second pocket, she's got some beautiful vintage wallpaper, which she has backed with coffee dyed paper and sewn, and gorgeous chiffon green fabric at the top. Another vintage wallpaper tag with stitching backed onto coffee paper, and this has got blues and yellows up here, silky and chiffon. And then she's made a little journal here. So she's stitched all around, it looks like it's from an envelope. And lots of collaging and stitching. A little note here with a heart. Very cute. Lots of details. Lots of details. And some doily, some paper doily, coffee dyed paper doily. Lots of coffee dyed papers. And the other part of the doily, and some more French script ephemera, and I think she put it that way so it didn't sort of catch on the pocket. So that tag and that tag, so she's got quite a few pockets there. Okay, and I will try and just slip this back here because I got a bit muddled up with your front pocket there, Riley, what you had in there. So that's the fabric. That's Riley's page. So yeah, as I said, I will put a link down below, and she explains in detail, even down to this, what she uses, where it came from. And then she had this gorgeous little bag with all, look at it, look what she's done. She's collaged some fabric, a tea bag that looks like she's stamped on, and some more collaging with a button. and a boho bead, a fairy, 2 of these jewellery findings. I am not sure what to do with those, so I will talk to Riley about that. And I'm doing a boho journal soon, a swap, so I've only ever done one before, so I think these are going to be beautiful on there. I think that's definitely what they're for, because they look very boho to me, and I think you're great doing these. I'll have to look at your tutorial because I'm rubbish at making these, but thank you so much, Rayleigh. I'm going to put these all back in the bag now so I don't lose them, and like I said, I appreciate it very much. Rayleigh's another lady that's very supportive of others' channels, very interactive, leaves comments, very generous, and yeah, I'll leave her information below so you can pop over and see her channel. And yeah, so that's our 2 ladies this evening. So that's Rayleigh, Crafts from the Dungeon, and our Sonia Friskus. So that's Sonia's entry there, which is coming. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll be back to see you on probably Saturday evening with the draw. So see you all then. Bye.